This is Jeff Altman, and I'm back today with another of those tough interview questions that people invariably make mistakes on. Now, you may not be one of these folks, so if that's the case, congratulations. I can confirm that you're doing it right. But many individuals, especially when they're younger, suddenly get remarkably honest and confessional. They suddenly think that the entire job description is going to be changed to accommodate them. So the question is, what's least attractive to you about this job? See what I mean? Now, you start talking about the job and you make it seem to them like they need to change it for you, and they're just going to change you. They're not going to hire you. So when you're asked about what's least attractive about this job, there are two basic responses. One is the overly enthusiastic one that goes something like, unattractive about this job is fabulous. I get a chance to, and you show your excitement about the role. You don't want to go quite as exuberant as I just did, but you want to put a smile on your face and talk with joy and passion about the role. And from what you've heard, there's nothing that's unattractive about what you'd be doing. You might then turn it around and say, what would you find unattractive about it? And then they may supplement some of the information that they said to you and point out some things that they may not have revealed up until then. The other way to answer it is to focus on, I don't want to call them secondary, but minor details of what's been described that are not related to the core. So they'll have a core job that they'll describe to you, and then they'll talk about some nominal elements to it. Traveling to an obscure town 6 times a year. What would be unattractive about this? Answer, it's indirect flights to get there, and you have to go through. You might have to go through a layover on your travel. So hopefully, for example, the travel scheduling department of the firm does a great job of booking to minimize the risk of layovers or problems with connecting flights. So, notice that's not the core of the job. The core of the job would be something else, but, the concern about, flights to small cities where you have connections becomes this, small detail. And then you finish off by saying, it's not appealing to be on a layover, but it's part of the job. So again, it's not your favorite thing. You've made that abundantly clear. You hope there's a way that can get worked out. And, you're going to express your interest in the role regardless. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button, do something that lets people know it was worthwhile. Then come over to my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and go exploring. I've got lots of great content there to help you, including you can pay what you want for my books and guides to job hunting. You can receive a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice e-zine, which is published weekly with advice for job hunters good anywhere in the world. It's a $499 value I give away for free. There's lots of content, my other videos for YouTube, my podcasts, previous articles from my e-zines. By the way, I also put out No BS Hiring Advice e-zine on a twice monthly basis. You can subscribe to that too. There are places to post your resume to, lots of stuff, lots of tools, lots of information, as well as jobs that I'm recruiting for. So come over to thebiggamehunter.us and go exploring. A few final things. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I can mention your name. I want to help your current firm staff positions. After all, particularly if you're in a manager level or above role, bringing on some new blood might be the very thing that keeps you from changing jobs, right? If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/TheBigGameHunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you're a third-party recruiter or look like a spammer to me. And finally, if you have a question about job hunting, I'm a live person job search and career coaching expert. Contact me through live person. I want to answer your questions. After all, who better? If you ask a friend or a colleague or someone like that, basically it's the blind leading the blind. These folks are not experts. They don't live finding jobs for people. They may have changed jobs a few times themselves, but they're not experts on job hunting like I am. 1,100 positions filled, 6 books, 15 guides to job hunting. A lot of great content to help you that you'll see if you go on my website. So contact me through liveperson.com. Be happy to answer your questions. This is Jeff Altman. Have a great day. Take care.